The Tienshen mountains of western China have long fascinated me, not just for their rugged beauty, but because they're home to the Kazakhs of China, a Turkic nomadic people who migrated here centuries ago and still herd their animals across these high altitude pastures. For outsiders, their world is not easy to reach alone. So when in early 2025 I received an email from Sylvie, a Han Chinese woman living in the foothills of the mountains with her Kazakh nomad boyfriend Bahal, coolest couple ever, I jumped at the chance to visit them. They spoke of a hidden route through the mountains, one only known to the local Kazakh community. Come with me as we travel deep into a rarely seen corner of China to step inside the lives of the last Kazakh nomads still living here.
You're just trying to get me to go back to your house with you so you can slaughter a sheep for me.
And it absolutely wouldn't be a Kazakh nomad adventure without a horse. So all we need to do now is catch one. Okay, how do we not spook this horse? Shall I go this way? Fucking hell. I mean, Bahal doesn't speak a word of English, so I don't know how to catch a horse. But this is Bahal's, let's go. This is Bahal's horse that, Sylvie.
Tienshen.
Oh, so this one was given by his grandpa.
Wow.
So grew up with him all together.
And since what age has Bahal been riding horses?
5岁.
That too, we will catch them tomorrow morning.
Cool.
And tonight we just ride him for a while, just let him
get ready for the trip.
Yes. So this is actually part of the mountains with all of those nomadic moving around, immigrating around. And it's actually the mountains for them to bring all the sheep, cows and horses during the summertime. This trail is not a trail before, it's actually Bahal. He think it would be a really nice way to go.
Let's go, brother.
Let's go, bro.
Grab it.
What's this? Is this going to sting me? Oh, you fucking ow.
That's the thing he
That was like the worst. That was such a mean thing to do. Thanks, Sylvie. Thanks, Sylvie. Yeah. Welcome to the pasture.
But now is the first step. The horse is just walking really slowly, and the next lesson will be running. Scary?
Not scary, but I'm just like, you know, what if it just runs away with me on it and then I fall?
Oh, yalla.
How was that for a dismount? Right then. I'm knackered, I've been travelling for 2 days, so I'm going to get some rest. In the morning I'll introduce you to Bahal's brother, who we'll be travelling with as well, and one of Sylvie's friends will be joining us. And then we'll be heading deep into the Tienshen mountains of Xinjiang, the nomad way. Look at this. In the middle of the night last night, Bahal heard a commotion in one of the neighbouring pastures at about 3 a.m. He ran over there and it turned out to be horse thieves, 4 men trying to steal a horse. 3 of them ran away when they found them and one of them was caught, and they called the police in the local village. And I'm going to show you a video now, and it's a little bit violent, but this is what went down. Speaking of horses, we need to shoot off in a couple of hours and we're still 2 horses short. So it's round 2 of trying to catch some horses. How many times did I say horses just then? And this is Hangji, my other Kazakh nomad friend.
Hello, I love you.
We're also at about 2,000 meters right now. Good job, Hangji. Well done. Hey, hey, hey. Ah, I've got him. I've got him. Hey, hey. Ah. Bahal just literally just caught the horse, and what's interesting about it is that it's Such actually like a calm exchange now he's having with the horse. The horse kind of gave up, and he slowly gets off his horse, slowly approaches it, touches it, strokes it, and then slowly puts the rope around its head, instead of like a fast-paced, lasso, which is interesting considering it just took us an hour and a half of chasing it around a field to catch it. The time is 5:42 over here in Xinjiang. They work on Beijing time. So even though geographically we're like 3 time zones behind Beijing, it's 5:43 and it feels like about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We've left Bahal and Huangqi behind. They're gonna pack the horses, bring the horses, and meet us at the first camp spot. We're allowed to be here, or we're not allowed to be here?
Well, normally it's allowed. It's just because of recent days. Actually, half a month ago,
Yeah.
in Wusun Trail, there was an accident happened.
Yeah.
There are 2 trekking people get lost because the water is too heavy.
Yeah.
And they take the water take them away when they cross the river.
And they lost their lives.
Exactly. So nowadays, this area, they are kind of controlling people for hiking. That's why we're kind of sleeping.
We're trying to sneak in through this back road up to the mountain. This is Eden, by the way. She's a good friend of Sylvie's, and she'll be joining us for the next 7 days.
Yes, 7 days. I miss you.
I miss you.
I miss you too, brother. So we're going to be staying here tonight.
Yes, the blue one.
And this is a friend of Bahal, a friend of Bahal's.
Yes.
Kazakh dude.
Right.
Salam alaikum. Thank you, brother. Rahmet. Talab. Michael. Rahmet. Salam alaikum.
Thank you.
You're welcome, dude. Good English. Yeren. Nice to meet you. Oh no, sorry, bro. The moments like this, coming out into the mountains, meeting some Kazakhs that live all the way out here, I just thought I'd bring some gifts, like some candy, and I've got cigarettes. It's cigarettes and candy is what I've got with me. Friend.
자유장. 일단 지리 스타일로 차가.
차이강 되고 있어요.
자유장.
Tak flyland tak. Pirol.
对，这个是那个路。자유장. 이거 黄油的味儿。
就butter。
比光绿的。
Yay!
朋友吗？不要一起骑马是吗？真的。发给帆帆。
You're gonna be a nightmare, aren't you? Minonina say. Temeka. So this is like kind of thank you. This is like Xinjiang. You're gonna be a nightmare. What Bahal's rolling now is Xinjiang, kind of like Xinjiang tobacco. It's actually illegal in most other parts of China, but it's legal here in Xinjiang. They call it Xinjiang marijuana. I smoked some of it last night. Doesn't get you high.
Yes. Smoky.
Yeah. This is just a little insight into the daily life of a Kazakh living in the middle of nowhere. We've got Talaps over here. He's just rounded in all of his hundreds of sheep, which he's got to count, which he'll have to do every day. And then, come on then, chaps. His wife is milking the cow, and they need to bring the calf along with the mother in order for the mother to be producing milk. Hey cuties. He's a bitey dog. He's a bitey dog. Hey bro. Whoa. Let's save you from the dog. Yeah. This is the part of the video where I drink loads of beer with some Kazakh nomads. No, thank you. It's okay, brother. I have. Ah, yeah, he's mad. So, bro, you're gonna do my head in. Oh, you okay, bro? Gambe.
他是去今天玩那个地方。
客人，带客人。
Recommend. The second your drink is finished, the second it's finished, someone will always reach, get your glass and fill you up immediately, and it's just nice. It's such a nice touch. There you are, brother. Hey, bro. This must be the 19th time today. This must be the 19th time today that you've taken my camera and turned it on. Must be the 19th time. Do you like my beard? Yeah. That's one other thing. The other thing is, like, Kazakhs don't have facial hair, really. Beards.
你们不怎么留胡子是不是？
我们这不能留胡子呀。
对对，新疆不可以，但是哈萨克斯坦那边可以。
新疆这个剪线教的。
They can't.
新疆
They
知道
can't
吗？
do that
They-
because China.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's a sensitive thing. It just must be a sensitive thing. Yeah, okay.
If they immigrate to Kazakhstan, they
Yeah,
will do
then they
that.
can grow their
Yeah,
beard.
yeah.
But in China, they're not allowed to grow their beards.
Yeah.
厕上。
带了，厕所帐篷带了。
你在这看到吧？
跳舞啊！我要跟你跳。来，怎么了？跟你跳。
他那个欢喜哥，他没有意识到，
I can't.
他以为他是羊，知道不？欢喜哥他以为他是羊，然后结果一直他把手电筒打开一看，熊。Cheers, brother.
Sen. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Very nice. Cheers in 3 languages. We say cheers, gambe, sen.
Yeah, gambe.
That's it.
Cheers. Oh.
Thank you.
Brother.
Thank you, brother. Handmade noodles with some sheep meat. Let's try and be Anthony Bourdain for like 30 seconds. Rest in peace.
这是客人桌这个，他说是，明白没有？他说是这个是客人桌。
哦，去那边吃是客人桌。哦，没关系。
Bloody delicious.
I told you that you lift horses for a living.
We're saying like long time no see.
마이크도 벌써 또 하여튼 있잖아. 마이크.
Kızgılıp keskin çeşinizi kança kimdi mayık dostum Tanı sayık bilsek atınızda aytıp kalın Zeynep mayık dostum.
Sir. Yoster. Okay, let's go. I'm coming. You like my tent? Yeah, good. So there's good news and bad news. The bad news is I got a little bit of drunk last night, so I'm a little bit hungover. But the good news is Talap and his family have invited us to stay with them for one more night, one more day. So less of a rush. and I get to enjoy this gorgeous view. Okay. Right then. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. We've got a sheep just brought into the room, which I'm assuming is about to be slaughtered.
Balların yedi, babamda bala şakaların kızını göründü.
Nice. Nice. We just did a little prayer for the sheep. You thank your God for the sheep, thank God for the meal. And now I'm assuming we're going to be slaughtering the sheep. I probably won't be able to show that on YouTube, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not going to film them actually slaughtering the sheep. They are doing it right next to my tent though, which is... He's just put the knife through the throat of the sheep and they're letting it bleed out. It's an important moment, I think. You know, these guys, you might have all of your wealth tied up in your bank, or you might have your wealth tied up in stocks and shares or property. These guys have their wealth tied up in their sheep. So for them to take one of them and slaughter one of them and eat one of them, give one of them to us for eat, is an incredibly special thing. And it's important to remember that. As sad as it is to take the life of an animal, there's so much weight in that. Hey, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to show any of the anything with blood on it. I won't be able to show on YouTube, unfortunately. But I can tell you what's happening. Right now, there's a giant stomach being cut open in front of me. That's the intestine. That's the stomach there.
Yeah, that big one is stomach. And that bloody one is lung.
Yeah. That's the lungs. Is that warm on your hands?
Yes.
So if your hands are cold here, then you can stick your hand right into the insides of the sheep and they'll warm your hands up. Once again, I feel completely useless. Tell you what I am good at. Babysitting. I'm good at babysitting. That's what I can do. Have you got blood all over your hands, young man? Have I got to look after you now? Have I got to look after you while all of the adults prepare us food? Yeah, brilliant. I somehow, wherever I go, I always... wherever I go, I get left with the children, don't I? Yeah, I do. I don't know why. No one trusts me to do any actual work. I know, right? So right now I'm just barbecuing the head of the sheep. You can see we've stuck a wooden pole straight through the sheep's mouth, out the back of its head. All you can smell is just this thick smell of burning hair. And later on we're going to be eating it. Absolutely zero part of the sheep goes to waste. That's how much they value their sheep. You know, you might have had lamb before, you might have had mutton before, and that's just the meat. You probably never had sheep's head, intestine, liver, stomach, lungs, heart, every single piece of the sheep gets eaten, and then maybe the parts that are inedible get fed to the dogs. Sheep meat, sheep insides, boiling in a big pot, and then a little bit of salt later on, and that's it. The weather's cleared up, and I think it might finally be time to go for a poo. There are no toilets or plumbing or even holes out here on the steppe, so we'll be doing it the Kazakh way. We find a rock to hide behind and we dig a hole. I don't want to talk about it. So you might be thinking, Mike, this is an entire sheep. There are no fridges out here. How do the Kazakhs keep the meat? How do they keep it without a fridge? Well, it's obviously summer, so they can't just keep it outside. They'll cover it with salt. Cover it with salt and then dry it out, and then it should last the next 2-3 weeks or so, and then they'll kill another sheep, basically. Little pre-course here of some sheep liver, just cooked in some salty water. Damn, it's good. It's very, very good. How will like Talap or Bahal, how do they keep their animals safe from like wolves or like bad weather?
就是白天的话，你要防着狼的话，就必须要跟着它后面。就是现在是夏天，这边人多嘛，你也完全没有必要就是在它后面跟着。但冬天在六村那边放的话，你必须要跟着它，不然的话狼一个一个叼走嘛。
When Bahal kind of speaks to me or speaks to Sylvie, his partner, he'll be speaking in Chinese, Mandarin. Many Kazakhs nowadays speak fluent Chinese. It's actually mandatory that all lessons other than one are taught in Chinese. So your maths, your sciences, they'll all be taught in Chinese. And then there'll be a specific class for Kazakh that's taught in Kazakh language, teach a little bit about Kazakh culture as well.
Same. 怎么还有助跑的？
When you've got this many sheep, you need to be sure of how many you've got at all times. So Talap's going to be counting them all in here. Wait. Oh, there's a little one at the end. Thank you. Oh no, I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
See you guys.
Bye.
You know, when I first arrived at this pasture a couple days ago, Talap, you know, the man of the house, he was only 31 by the way. You know, he's kind of quite cold and reserved. And then last night, after hanging out with him for a couple days, you know, I'm like daring him to put lipstick on his mouth and drink like a bowl full of beer and chili sauce and vinegar. And just having fun. We were playing like truth or dare. You realise that actually, at the end of the day, just normal people. You just realise, yeah, like they may live all the way out here and have totally different kind of customs and religion and way of life, but at the end of the day, he's just a 31-year-old dude. He's 2 years older than me. He's just a normal bloke. So is his family, you know? We're all the same, really. Assalamu alaikum.
Özümüzün ultuk neminен tanıştırıp bilersiniz o?
Болады. Ошол кай убакка чейин токтотуп жүрүп сонда балам.
Ой, негизи 20 деген енді 20 ашылама ашылмай ма белгисиз.
Өткөндө эле табылып ба? Ашылмайды го аз күн калып жабып өттөн да ашпайды го болду.
Сол. Ашылып эки талай. Ой, олар табылганда табылды го. Одан жаңа гана неменеден бесөө табылып калмады ма? Моңгурдөн.
Tienshen'den
Жок, сиздин кайнада үйгө кеп турган го.
Тор аркылы. Сиыр жумбуга барып тастадык. Такыр болгонун өзү.
Жумбу
Айтпаса маңыз деп берет. Оңой эмес, зыян. Оңой эмес.
Кайсы жаңа кызыңызга бир жылда канча кетип жатыр дейт.
Кызым жылда 30 миң сомдон жогору кетип жатыр.
So that couple was saying that 5 years ago, they were able to sell one cow for about $1,200 and have enough money to provide for their entire family for an entire year. Now, today, it's like if they sold 5 cows, it still wouldn't be enough money to provide for their family. Their daughter's tuition for school is 5 cows worth of fees. Now that's due to the price of meat just plummeting with competing costs. You've got meat coming in from abroad that's super cheap, and these guys out here, they lose the game, unfortunately. Let's go. So Huang Chi stayed back. He's a lot faster on the horses, so he stayed back to pack up some of our stuff. And now he's just caught up with us.
Yeah, smoke.
Smoking break. There's a lot of good ciggies in the world, but the best ciggy is the hanging out with a Kazakh on a mountain with 3 Kazakh horses ciggy. We've just hit 3,000 meters altitude. Lovely view. And this is when you start to feel your oxygen getting a little bit depleted, and you got to savor that air. Kazakh lady walking down the mountain to come and fetch water from this river. Lives all the way at the top up there.
Кайерге көчтүңүздөр?
Ana, men kayındıdan.
Кайындыга көчтүңүздөрмү?
Bugün koşturdular, men gana ağam, azal ko'rib kelib. Sonra ertaga ko'chib ballar nemin etdi. O'qiydi. O'sdi endi burangi umlar qo'drana qarjavadi bu.
Biz mana o'rnaqqa ko'lga.
Mana rejimga borgandan ko'ra jo'g'imiz semiya borga so'dan chay ichganmiz.
Buyursa içemiz.
Mana yoqda o'tirmasdi endi burandan o'tirmasdi. Mana yoqda mana o'tirmasdi.
Bilem ana zao o'rnab chiqmoqmiz, bilaymiz. Siz yoqqa men o'rlab ketdik deb. O yurganda bizdan jo'q qo'shiladi. Bilem men bu yoqda. Yeah, yeah, çok güzel.
그만 쳐. 그래서 펄스 거니. 그만 쳐. 좀더 얼려가 있지 말고.
Yeah, yeah, 对。他说你是谁的孩子？我说我是三外的孩子。然后他说哦，那你肯定知道呀这个地方。
他问他
8年。
So that lady, Kazakh lady living in the middle of nowhere, she said to Bahal, "Whose son are you?" And he said his father's name. She went, "Oh, I know him. I knew him. Unfortunately, Bahal's father's passed away now, but she knew him." Just goes to show it in this kind of really vast mountainous area, it's still a very small world in terms of the community. And she said, cross the river here and walk up because there's some families up there that you might be able to meet, maybe have a cup of chai with. So just over this mountain that we're walking over now is where Bahal grew up. From birth to the age of 15, him and his family would spend their summers in these pastures. So he's pretty well connected in this area.
这块地租了5年，然后我是家里的唯一一个男人，就那么小嘛，然后3匹马3头牛，我行李装不下。 家里的行李装不下，我小得很，因为我力气小，那些大东西我又搬不动，然后只能就是一匹马，其实就是也就最多的话20公斤那样子，3匹马3头牛都装不下我们家的行李，你知道吗？然后第2天又过来搬了一次，然后我叫雷克帮忙，他又不过来，然后我就一个人就是那样子搬家嘛，然后我妈妈赶牛，我牵马。 就是那还有那个驼子的牛，然后我一个人就是把妈妈送到那个岳阳湖那儿，然后又走回来，从这个牧场把羊赶到那边去，就1天之内全部完成。我就是那时候跟我一样同龄年岁的晚晚时间的，他们做不到事情我做到了。
Zaksma!
没有走，不干过。
Sen taqlay qarab tur qo'shnini yitani, yana arjonni olasiz. Yaxshi.
Now this is a proper Kazakh woman.
Sütün, sendirge sen taqlay sütün yaxshi. Daydan jesnesiz.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go from
Let's go home, brother. Mate, your English is getting so good, man. Your English is getting so good. But is this a woman that Bahal, like, is one of his old neighbours?
Yeah, 我们汉地也是邻居。
yes.
How many years have they known each other?
She is actually her aunt.
She is his auntie.
Yeah.
Wow.
She feels the clothes is not good enough.
No, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a bit difficult for me, filming wise, because inside the homes of all the Kazakhs is so dark. So it looks like we're going to be treated to some fermented horse milk. Fermented horse milk. What's more common, Bahal? Horse milk or cow milk?
So cow milk is more common. Horse milk is cow milk is available for the whole year, 4 seasons. But horse milk is only available during summertime.
Okay. So funny because we've got me speaking English to Sylvie and then Sylvie speaking Chinese then to Bahal and then he'll have to translate someone in Kazakh. And it's just so funny. Is this a solar powered battery, Sylvie? She's still got a big old battery. Powered by solar panels. Technology has just like changed the life of a nomad. People living out in these really rural areas. Recommend, madam. Recommend.
Really?
So good.
怎么样？
它这个不酸，对，
还好喝。
Oh.
Bad.
It tastes like milk with like vodka in it. Is it alcoholic?
There is.
I was going to say, if it's fermented milk, it's probably going to get me pissed. Now this tastes exactly like clotted cream. If you're from the UK, you'll know exactly what clotted cream tastes like. Exactly like clotted cream.
Could you take a photo with her together?
Of course.
She's worried her pet is.
No, of course. Let's take a photo.
不要紧，没关系。
Ağzınızı basma.
Okay, cool.
Tell her she looks beautiful. Right then, horses. Horsies. Let's go. It is getting very muddy, very slippery and very high. It's not very nice. Every few steps you just start to get out of breath because the oxygen's so low. And I've got about 200 sheep staring at me. No! Oh, he's holding his ground though, isn't he? That's our dog that's followed us all the way. He's just got attacked by 2 dogs. Bye, sheep. No, I'm okay. Very warm. So we've got me speaking to Sylvie, Sylvie translating to Bahal, and then Bahal translating to him.
He asked you, invite you to his home.
Yes, doy. See you, sir. Okay, Rahman. Goodbye. Okay. Yeah, don't lose your sheep, mate. Your sheep are miles away. I can see Huang Chi. Hello. I can see Huang Chi over there with our horses. Let's have a quick look at where we're going to stay tonight before I turn the camera off and go the fuck to bed.
This is their home for 5 years.
This was your home for 5 years?
Yes.
Huang Chi and Bahal. They stayed here for 5 years.
Wow.
During
Wow.
the summertime.
Through the summertime, so this is their summer pasture?
Yeah, used to be.
Used to be.
Right.
Wowzers. So Huang Chi and Bahal lived here for 5 years during the summer months. This was their summer pasture. This was their little home. I mean, look at it. I mean, I'm sure it would be a lot more beautiful if it wasn't foggy and misty and rainy. There's something really beautiful about what's happening right now. I kind of came on this trip expecting it to be like, you know, I'm going to observe nomad life and observe Kazakh life. And I'm doing that. But Bahal has never shown an outsider this before. Sylvie's never done this trek. Iden's never done this trek. This is like a first kind of glimpse into Bahal's history before he decided to move down into that first place that I showed you full time. This is where he lived for years. For 15 years, round the corner, they lived in the summers, and then they moved here for 5 years. And it's really special to be the first, you know, one of the 3 first people to see that, you know? Sylvie? I'm really grateful, and I find it really special because I didn't expect this to be such like a glimpse into his past and his history. And actually, it's so beautiful to see that, because I'm sure that no other outsider has kind of seen this before.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Right, right.
So when he comes back,
I will
tell him.
No problem. I'm glad you enjoy it.
Oh, it's lovely. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it.
就像走进了你们过去的生活一样。
Thank you, brother. Rekmed. I'm so incredibly grateful right now.
Got it.
Thank you, Hangshi. Rekmed. Thank you, brother. I love you, brother.
I love you.
Right. My camera is getting soaking wet and it's annoying to have to keep drying the lens. I'm going to help these guys set up, and I'm going to put the camera away, and I'm going to rest, and hopefully in the morning all of this mist and this fog will clear up and we'll get some really nice views. Last night was not very nice. Pissed it down with rain all night, and then it started snowing, and it was really, really cold. But have a look at the state of this place, man. Isn't it just stunning? We are going to be crossing that mountain, and it does not look very nice. Boots are wet. Tried drying them this morning, but not enough time, and the sun's not strong enough. Hey, there's matey boy with his sheep that we saw yesterday. Jaksa. Dosem. Minoni nase. Mokolisht. Ah, smoking? Ah. Atınız kam?
Benim adım Devletkan.
Doritkan.
Devletkan.
Benim adım Michael.
Michael?
Goodbye, sir. Rahmat.
Rahmet özünüze.
See you again. Goodbye, beautiful lake. Hello, sketchy, snowy, steep mountain pass. But how are the horses going to take the same route? Which way do the horses go?
马要绕，
从哪绕？
从下面昨天我们那个河马那地方往左边走。
Looks like Bahal's found something special. This is the Xinjiang snow lotus, and it's one of the rarest species of flower in all of China. So incredibly rare that very few people have even seen them in person, and so special that they're on the front of the box of my favourite cigarettes here in China. They're also a first-class protected species, so if you're caught destroying one or picking one, you go to jail. The Xinjiang snow lotus. You may never see one of these ever again. Ooh, oi, oi, oi, look at that. Very few people who aren't Kazakh nomads have ever seen this. And for some reason that makes it so much more special. Yay! So this route we're on at the moment, tourists have never been here. There's a route a couple of mountains away called the Wushan Trail, and it's quite popular with Chinese tourists. And tourism in the last probably decade or so has just been booming within the Kazakh culture. And I wanted to ask, Bahal, in your honest opinion, what do you think of the influx of tourism within your culture and in your community?
主要是现在就是游客多的话，就是相当于我们挣的钱也多，就是希望就是我们走过的每条路都希望就是火火红红，就是那种不断的生意不断那种。现在我们希望就是这个。
What about the kind of decline of the traditional way of Kazakh living? The more people move to tourism, the less they kind of keep that traditional way of living or that traditional Kazakh culture?
是有好的影响，就是现在的那些牧民生活彻底的变了，知道吧？就是以前是只顾着放羊赚钱，现在就是双方面就是都可以挣钱。有些人确实是放弃了，但我们还在坚持边放牧，然后边在这种带游客旅行。
Yesterday we met Talap, who told me about how I asked him why Kazakhs don't have beards, and he told me that it was because there was some kind of government implication that doesn't allow Kazakhs to grow their beards. What do you think about that? And if you could tell me why did the government not allow Kazakhs to grow their beards?
之前是因为就是南疆那边就是留胡子的那种瓦哈币太多了，然后就导致就是这边就不能留胡子，是政府就是之前就是政府就是不留胡子，然后就现在很多人也不怎么喜欢留胡子嘛。
那现在是可以留的是吧？
但现在是可以留，但是不要太过分就行，就是留的不要那么长。
Also, I want to say thank you so much for bringing me on this journey, and we're only halfway through the journey, but now's a good time for me to say thank you for bringing me into not just your culture but your history. You know, you grew up here, and I know that there are so many memories, good and bad, from this place. So it means so much, brother, for that you brought me here. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. 就是你跟他说，就是就算我们就是带游客这种挣钱的话，我们也不会放弃自己的牛羊马，因为以前我们是靠它，所以我们也不能失去它。就是这些湖也是我是就是放羊过程当中看到的湖，然后就带你们一起过来玩。
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. I like brother.
I like brother too. Holy moly, look at this. Oh my goodness. Just this stunning valley like something from a postcard. Running straight through the mountains. And probably within it is dozens of Kazakh families dotted all throughout, who have been living here for generations and generations. This is an incredible view. Horses. So this is pure glacier water, and 99 times out of 100 it's safe to drink. You just gotta kind of be careful that there's not a dead animal upstream somewhere. A little bit cloudy, but tastes good. Here comes a wild Huangqi riding through the pastures.
Çok естімедік аға. Саяхатшы ма екен?
Саяхатшы. Содан Ермектің Мадинеден келген екен. Бірақ та біздің майданға жүзіміздің қақасы. Сондай әңгіме болады екен. Мына Қайыр районынан Ахмадский район жоқ болады екен. Соған кіргізбе деп
жатыр. Болдан так не қыламыз ғой? Мақұл жойды.
Болды, абайлап кетеді. Ұстап қасса оңдыртпайсыз.
So basically, this whole valley is owned by the military, and the Kazakhs kind of rent the land here. Now, apparently a tourist yesterday had an accident not far from here, and now they've completely banned tourism on military-owned land. Oh my god. Fucking hell, Bahal. That was awful. We've officially been walking for about, how many hours? 8 hours. So I think soon enough it's going to get time to look for somewhere to sleep. Maybe on a pasture, maybe in the wild. Let's see.
Smoke, brother?
Yes, brother, thank you.
刚刚你跟那个牧民他们聊到底是咋回事啊？
他说这边不让进的呢游客，昨天一个人腿摔断了，你们小心点，要是被抓住了不好。
不让进是啥意思？就是这边不让游客，就平常就不让，还是就是这段时间这个样子？
他说是这段时间不让进的。
哦。
So do they have people patrolling these areas, you think?
有人在前面就是这种把着关口吗什么的？没有。No.
So I was just having a conversation then about why it is when an accident happens in this part of China, it kind of gets controlled, it gets restricted, and that's mostly because kind of outdoor sports, hiking, camping, isn't really much of a thing here yet. So the government don't really know how to kind of, you know, is it tourism department? Is it the sports department? Because it's like outdoor sports. So the easiest way for them to deal with an accident or whatever is just to kind of put a restriction on the entire area until they've solved it, until they've dealt with it. Which, yeah, classic Chinese way of doing things.
Easy. Hello, brother. This is it. I'm sorry. Yes, brother.
和平的人。
Peaceful people, of course. Rahman.
邻居全部在这个地方放牧。
俄罗斯有，我们知道，我们俄罗斯，我们中国的邻居嘛。
No, English. 英国。
English. 对。
英国。
我英国就我喜欢。English、汉族、哈萨克族，这个中国里面56个民族人有，传承，宁有那个里面57个了。
Rahmat.
幸福的地方也有，辛苦的地方也有。我们大家给钱。
可以。
我们
Yes, brother. Yes, brother. Rahmat. Thank you so much. Rahmat. For me? Rahmat. Thank you so much. Chaps. Sen.
你们也有酒吗？
这是你们这个地方的吗？
最厉害的，这个里面最厉害的几个人？这个里面最发扬厉害的几个人？
你的牧场在哪个地方？你的牧场？
我在三公社团聚牧场，我的地方这个地方不是。
哦，这个地方不是，在
三公社
三公
社克族。
所以你是柯尔克孜族吗？哦，he's actually Kyrgyz.
özüңü sır aytudan uyalganmın özgöçö başkaça bir uyaldırıp meni bir başkaça bir baykagandır.
Sen.
İgin ürün, kulu sola.
Leymeley.
Taş sola.
Rahmat.
Cinyeley, minyeley.
Sen.
Kafanda igi fen. Taja.
Ojo, Akhay.
His name is Akhay.
Akhay. Mingzu. Michael. Mingzu.
Abdullah.
The boys have all got a communal set of binoculars that they're using to watch their sheep, which are all the way on that mountain, so they can sit here and get pissed and still keep an eye on their sheep.
Just kick the stomach when you want it to move forward,
Okay.
and if it's going too fast, pull the string rope,
Yeah, I'm riding a horse.
Oh yes. Hey, right.
It's
yes.
like riding a big brown hairy motorbike.
Yes.
您是太阳的时候，
从来没有骑
Never
过，
once.
从来
When
没
I was
骑过。
their age, I
自
was
车，
riding a
自行车。
bicycle. These
车-
guys ride horses.
车开过吗？
I rode a bicycle.
怎么
Even
到
that I couldn't do very well.
Rahmet. Goodbye, very drunk Kazakh men on hill. And how amazing is this? One of the lovely Kazakh men whose home this is has allowed us to set up our tents on his lovely farm. So probably gonna have some food with these guys tonight and then call it early. And I'll see you in the morning where we continue our journey. I've actually ended up back on the hill with the Kazakhs, having a drink again. 5 minutes later, I just couldn't say no. Sun. Thank you, brother. Rahman. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. But this is my new boy.
第一次见过了，
非常漂亮，
非常漂亮吗？
非常
非
漂亮。
常漂亮。
山坡上有，
Over that slope is even
山坡
better.
上
You're just trying to get me to go back to your house with you so you can slaughter a sheep for me.
So this is what drink driving home with your best mate looks like as a Kazakh nomad. Fucking hell. Guys, be careful. You're not supposed to drink. Ah, there you go. See you guys. Bye-bye. That guy that was driving the horse, I went and drank with them for the second time. I didn't bring my camera with me because I didn't want to be intrusive. I brought my phone with me. But we had a really interesting conversation. He was like, my kids are out in the city, or out in the town, 40 kilometers away. My wife's looking after them. And he's on his own out here. And there's nothing for him to do. He said he was sad because he gets so bored. There's nothing for him to do in his free time when he's not working other than drink. Just drink. That's it. And that's the case for a lot of people that live out here. They just drink. And I know that on this channel I drink a lot. And I always like, yeah, let's have a fucking drink. But actually it's kind of sad. It's sad that, you know, this kind of lifestyle breeds alcoholics. You know? So Bahal reckons if we can do 20 kilometers today over the mountain at the end of this valley, we can make it to his brother-in-law's place. But it's going to be a big push. 20 kilometers doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're going over these mountains in this altitude, it can take a long time. So these sheep belong to one of our drunk Kazakh friends from last night, which is why it's like 10:30 in the morning and they're all still in bed. He hasn't let them out yet. Hey. So today we're going down this mountain and then directly over that one. You show me. Whoa. These papers don't have like licky sticky bits on them. Yeah. So Bahal, in Kazakh culture, if you want to marry someone, do you ask them in a traditional way?
以前的话就是爸妈，就是给别人家女孩子就是 做亲家，就是过去采访他们家女孩子，然后就看女方家长愿不愿意嘛。以前的话是这样子，而现在的话就是自己找对象嘛。然后就谈着，然后就那个啥，就求婚结婚，然后人家就是女孩子要想那种传统的方式嫁给你的话，就是我们的还是我们的父母去做去女方家就是探亲，然后就那样子把女孩子就嫁过来。是2-3年前大概是，然后我们从这赶羊嘛，然后赶了好几天了，就是羊特别饿，然后我们又特别累，而且好几天都没有睡觉嘛，然后从大阪那边翻过来，然后到这时候已经天黑了，然后那个饿着的羊到这个树林里面就是到处去那找东西吃嘛，然后我跟我那个就是给我放羊那个人，我们俩赶都赶不动，嗓子都喊哑，嗓子里面声音都喊不出来了，知道吧？然后气得，那也不走，当时又饿又累，你想一下那种情况下你崩溃那个，哎妈呀！
So Sylvie's just told me that the drunk Kazakhs that we hung out with last night, they took a picture with me, they went up to the top of the mountain and they uploaded it to their TikTok. I know, right? And then the police saw it, and now they might be looking for us apparently. We need to cross this river, which means it's horse time. Imagine playing a game of buckaroo at the bloody fun fair, but you're on a river on a live horse. Because the river's like, oh God. I'm not gonna eat them. This land we're on at the moment belongs to the military, and this is technically where we're not allowed to be. And since the police know I'm here because one of those drunk Kazakh guys put me on bloody TikTok, we're gonna move over this mountain on the other side of it. It doesn't belong to the military anymore, it belongs to a village. So we're safe once we get over there. Taksama. Oh, Rekme.
No,
this is one of Bahal's school friends that he hasn't seen in years. Taksama. Taksama, brother. Taksama. Hi, how are you? Taksama. Mingzi?
Musuma.
Musuma. Hello, sir. Taksama.
没关系，不用想着要跟他说。他是什么名字来着？
It's been about 6 days on the road now. My social battery is well and truly depleted. My cognitive abilities to speak to, learn from people are low. And I am well and truly knackered. I haven't really had a proper night's sleep. My lips are chapped. Looking forward to a shower. Fuck me, a shower's gonna be so nice. This is gonna be the last slope that Bahal and I climb together. Let's do it properly, brother. Can you see how steep that is? You probably can't. But that is just sheer steepness. Oh, my calves are fucking killing me. But look at that. Oh my God. We are so far off the beaten track right now. I can't even explain. Even Bahal doesn't really know where we're going. And it's just been what feels like just a steep vertical climb for the past few hours. It's tough. See, all of this digging, this will have been done by a wild boar who is digging for the roots of the grass. Now, wild boars are pretty dangerous. They're very aggressive and they can even kill you. So I do not want to have a meeting with Mr. Wild Boar today. Bahal, if I get to the top of that mountain and there is another mountain afterwards, I'll be angry at you. No. Bahal, my friend, that looks like another bloody mountain, and then another bloody mountain after that. Wow, this dude lives up here on the top of the peak of this mountain. That is remote. So our horses are on the peak of that mountain.
Brother?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, brother. Up there, around there. So our horses, which are on the top of that peak over there. So this is about as rural and remote as you get in terms of a Kazakh living in China. Living on the top of this mountain. Don't speak a word of Chinese. Have been up here for 15 years. That's just marvellous, isn't it? Good?
Oh, very good.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello, brother. Taxi. We've managed to walk round to where the horses were. I believe the horses have gone down the mountain now.
What?
What did he say?
He asked me for a date in the woods.
In the woods. Now's not the right time, I think, Bahal. I've just found out that the place we're going to is where Bahal's mother currently is. Yeah. So, what a great way to end this trip. Reuniting Bahal with his mother. Bahal, when was the last time you saw your mother? 1 month ago. So we're going to be meeting the woman that birthed this funny man, and his sister and his sister's children as well. I can't wait. What a great way to end the trip. So that is Bahal's brother-in-law's place. I think some of those are our horses, and that's where we're going.
Жүзің айдай, айтқан сөзің балдай, сыр бөлісіп қайтайын сенген досқа. Біздің ауыл Көксудың, оу, жағасында мін болмайды аққудың, баласында ерекем, қынама бел қиғаш қыз, оу, дара туған.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.